Alright, we are on a bridge. Yo, I've never been flying over here. How low can I go? Right here? Interesting. Father, hold my hands. Do, 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 do. Wake up! La da da da. Do, 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 do. Okay. I'm supposed to do. Let me see. Supposed to do these, but 4,000. But I don't know. I'm just gonna do a story quest. What are we doing again? Nice. What's wrong with them? Bait and switch. With me. Keep doing this. You're still over here? I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you dispose of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let's be us. Yeah, yada yada does. The hell? I don't understand. What's this all about? What's happening? As you can see, this is a fine mess. I tried to restrain him. He drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard and to bring in an unexperienced recruit. Commander Levalure will be most disappointed. I'm disappointed. Don't worry about him. Answer to me. Damn it all. A golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slip past our perimeter at present. The first is currently tracking a party of dusk white sellswords we suspect may be them. But that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames or the brass blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking. The information we have received indicating a massive shipment. This is anything but. Best laid schemes. I will join the first in their hunt for the dusk white sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ulda in my stead. Trust them to the third Yuyuhase. He will take care of the rest. Like you. Where is he, pal? Ah, the warrior light, ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Kothea. Now, what brings you to us today? I got the package. gift of weapons and a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilbert, you said. Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? We all stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly, Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Uldan merchants, whoever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that this information was not completely erroneous and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. You have no further need for us. Then I shall take my unit to the cerulean processing plant. Time for the fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Allion, for the freedom of all. For the freedom of all! My lord. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution until then, until we meet again. Glide, a word if please. Yeah? Not here. Look for me at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't be wary. I can't believe but I can't. Come on. I've never been like right here. I feel there's nothing over here. I went to the market board on muscle memory. Thanks for indulging my request. Few places better for than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustling and bustling or commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. That's not quite how the first told me. These dust whites, were clashing. Last words is that we lost the trail. Like you, but you never saw him yourself. Not before fight started and after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boast. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a money lender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started. Believe me, the commander wanted assurances that we were taken ill from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, let's get back to it. Moshi Moshi? Glide, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Okay. I have teleported here. It's gotta be more than 50 times. Just for main story quests. That's not good. Oh man. And this is the flower of blue. Thank you for coming so quickly. We've a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indicators. The Rising Chorus. Our guest was with the Antecedent. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Oh, you're escorting me, huh? At this point, it would be more unnerving if he spoke plain. And Lucia. This is no time for idle chatter. But I want to talk to you.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
You did this?
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru,
True.
have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
You're gonna hear me roar. Oh.
It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Sorm. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Yes.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I
Yes.
must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. we prepare for battle.
Dragons. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Urianger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction 15 years ago. As this next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory was of a foregone conclusion. But an unlucky ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard Somner, a legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of the Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm held countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's cerulean engines failed and it tumbled into the lake below, yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether for moms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Amaric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. Before I depart, I must needs speak with the Anti-Senate in private, if you be so kind. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, but what's wrong with it coming back to life? It saved us, didn't it? They're talking about Midsummer. Midsummer? I don't know how to say it. I feel like it's Friday, but it's Thursday. What happens when you're unemployed? You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Cassim Sentry, come and go from the keepers of the lake, though I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The cash from supplies lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of some spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then, the Ishgardians honestly fear that the rim might rise again? Well, from here, that seems rather unlikely, but as assurance they want, you're no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Garlands who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I devise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, and climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Dungeon? No way! What's this Moogle? Itinerant Moogles? Up. This is 7 minutes. Oh. Oh man. Wait, what just happened? What? Why can I hear myself now? What is that? Hello? What is going on? Hello? Yes, it's working. This thing be bugging. Yeah. Duh. I don't know. Had an instant queue, now it's gone. Oh? The hell is that? I can't even see it from here. There it is. Can't see anything. Fog. Where am I going? What? Come on. Bloodshore Bell? Was over here? Ba-da-ba-da. Rain-Catcher Gully. Wow, just anywhere here, huh? Oh. Gigantoad? Okay. Wily too. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Zoro, of course. I'm middle of doing it. I'm not doing like that. Yeah, my mouth. Yeah, I got it recently. Got carried in Ifrit. It's the fire pony. Midsomnar. I don't know how to say it. The Keeper of the Lake. So we don't want this thing revived because we don't want dragons? Or else the Ishkar's gonna fight? I don't really get it. Fire, fire, fire. I zap him with my thunder, and I blast him with my wind. No, 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 no. This freaking tab, oh, this tab button almost screwed me. Zoro! Oh, what? I almost went forward. What are you guys doing? Who is Umukra? Oh? Get the toad? Come on. Einhander. What am I even looking at? Is that a bird? Yeah. Where'd he go? What's happening? I don't know what this is. Are we kicking the tanks away? I don't know. What do we do to the tanks? I feel like it's not just that simple. We definitely have to use them, no? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. What am I doing with this? Uh-oh. Guys, Help! I don't know what to do with that. Oops. Oh, so it burst one and then burst the rest? Interesting. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna DPS. Ouch. I don't know. Just DPS. Run him down. Well, fell sloppy, but I'm new, so I don't know what I'm doing. Did I greet this? Oh. Security. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why'd I go towards it? I feel like my single target is way stronger than my AoE. Whoa there. Yeah. You. Did I miss my combo? Whatever. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. He targets you, move to the side of the board a bit. Okay. There. No, that's it. He will fly towards you dropping AoEs, so it's nice not having them in the middle of it here. The hell's happening? Oh, damn! Oh, and there's that. What the? Come on. The hell? What a dirtbag. Dun, dun, dun. What is this? Varlet's Armel? Agreed. Agreed it. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's shooting at us? What is that? The hell? Did it just shoot us way open? I have high enmity. paralyzed. Loyal wyvern. Loyal to what? The dead dragon? Dragonfly. Two dragons. Cutscene.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber
But you're
sweet?
dead. What the hell is going on?
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Just projected his spirits or something? The world. Try to keep the ads pointed away from the group, and extra ad will drop from the sky holding a bob. DPS will get it down ASAP. When the entire floor starts to glow blue, DPS will activate the mechanism that will drop the extra ad. This will create a shield that we can hide in. That's it. Avoid aliens. What the heck? The hell? What? You take this thing out, right? XD. Yeah, I am blind. He's just flashbanging me. What kind of nonsense? I'm just my face. It's just so many particles. Ow, my eyes. Whoops. This guy. This Just flashing my face, man. This is a pretty cool boss, though. Oh. Oh, I got hit. God damn. What the hell is happening? Oh. Well, what the hell? Oh. Yep. We did it. Okay, okay.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Don't fight the Ishguards. I don't even know.
Guided by a star.
I'm going baby
My
on baby.
people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn.
What? No. Well, stop.
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive.
Forgive and forget. Then I will kill you.
7 children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus.
What?
Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal.
Wrong.
Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Ah!
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
You can't harm me. Midsumgar's boom? Now I have the power of the dragon. My connections! They're all fading.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
Yes, you lied.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
What did you do to me?
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing.
Now my power is my
Thou
own.
didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
No more headaches? Thank you. What the heck? The hell is that? That's not Highline. Highline? Hylian?
The covenant binds me to thee.
Is this Midgard? You're gonna follow me around?
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
What is going on? Is How to Train Your Dragon now?
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
Don't follow me. You may summon Midgard by selecting the corresponding entry with your minion guide. Oh, goodbye kitten. Wait, what? Oh. Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. While it is difficult to believe the Yom-long pup could be any of those things, he assures you this current form is only temporary while he awaits the reconstruction of a new corporeal vessel. Wait, they have different behaviors. Independent? Obedient? Obedient and independent. I don't know what that is. Okay. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Ah, but you shouldn't waste time like talking with me. Alphanod left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. Dun, 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 ba-da, 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 ba-da. Hey. Lucar. What? That's wiggity whack, wiggity whack, wiggity, wiggity whack, wiggity whack. What the heck? It's sitting on my head. How dare you? Nani? I'm taller now. If I jump, it stays on my head. Interesting. Can't stay on my mount though. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. The guys back at home won't believe this. Is he still up there with them? Oh no, he's not. Have you spoken with Commander Levelou? He has been pacing again. Oh, save me. Is he coming? What should we do? Oh, he's not? Relax. I think this is all the same, right? No? Same. Boulder gets it. No. Oh man. Truth interpreted and its truth transformed. Today's heroes may yet become tomorrow's gods. There is something else. Alphanod was very sick about you. Why don't you go and set his mind at ease? Listen, dude. I don't roll that way. Do boom boom boom. Praise the toll that you are hale and whole. I come as soon as Mephilia informed me of Sir Americ's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. I would hear your report. You won't believe this. Dragons. They're real. You converse with Midgard somewhere? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and he has in sooth lain dormant these past 13 years? Less a resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelt in eternity, years passing as moments. Don't let this guy talk, please. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Amaric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard in its entirety. We even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Gervanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. I'll tell them. What are they gonna do about it? As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Amaric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. There's something you're not telling us, Vlad. You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something. Something important. No. I've got my mojo. It still gets up. Trust me, before. Tall forefan, Midgard, someone stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? Listen, I'm fine. Still works. I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard's Former? Midgardsorm. I can't. Midgard. I'm good. Midgard made mention of a covenant. Did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Worm, yeah. Ethic and whoa, hold up. Whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh man. I just don't know how to do anything. I can't with this shit. Okay. Athic and Nymea, Brother Time and Sister Fate decreed that Midgard ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself. Hydaelyn. Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity and to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Whoa. Oh my god. Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? Watch your tongue. What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Did everything by myself. This power is mine. I need a hero.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your
Hello.
encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Oh, that's a difference.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
The dragons are coming. The dragons are coming. Why isn't this bar locked? I don't understand. But yeah, that reminds me, I have to move. I don't know where to put this. Maybe over here. I really don't even need this, kind of. I don't know. Let's see how that does. Save. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless of how strong these magical wars may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgard who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. He has 7 sons. He said one of the sons getting ready to fight. Until I don't even know just sons, just children. Until then, such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Aether on demand. Moonbrita, she's found the research? Here I forget, I believe Moonbrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ashians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communication with the Crystal Braves. Oh. All done with all done with your talking dragons. Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the Solar, shall we? I was just about to go there, but first I have to go to you over here, then we go over there, huh? Okay. This is so weird, like, why do we need this instanced place for stuff? I don't know. The gang's all here. Where have I seen this before?
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
We're waiting.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
The soul doesn't return to Aether. Yes, it goes to the Shadow Realm, and then it reforms.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
A lot.
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
A lot. Hold up. Bum, bum, bum.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
But we put the ether in there, and then we get trapped the Ascian in there.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Cool.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they?
Crystal,
While they
crystal.
are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Laminsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
You think they have more than a primal?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
No.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
I just now realized, wasn't this guy supposed to be in Ul'dah? And yet he was over here after we beat the dragon, whatever.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. What?
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't
What?
lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Why aren't you at the Waking Sands?
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray,
Oui.
join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you. Ida
Oh.
and Y'shtola, In the meantime, I would have you
Yestola.
assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Gallian threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you're able. Go well, and be safe.
Wait, what are you gonna do, Matilia? Oh man. For a small organization, we certainly chew through a prodigious amount of foodstuff. Perhaps I should put a lock on the larder door. I too must make preparations for an absence from Rising Stones. Okay. Your duties take you to Northern Thanaland, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Lamine travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in her gilded city. We are best beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Machinations? I don't know. Threatened. What the heck? Threatened by the primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see. It is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. How extraordinary that my little Asila is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. Colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah, will betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. What is this? I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Alright, you guys can go. Alright, what are you gonna do? It's just a nod? That's my nod. You don't do my nod. Alright, just gonna... I think that's it for now. Oh, the main quest. Just gonna do a dungeon real quick. A new dungeon. Whoa. Sunken temple. Why can't I see the damn dungeon list? Like, damn, it's not that crazy. Oh. When did I get new gear? It is a fine spot. Maybe it's a little to the left. The Helm of Might. Oh, I have regen. I'm getting aggro because of regen procs? Come on. I could test it. Let's see. What is this thing? This is a boss? What? Don't we have to... Now I remember. This guy. What's going on? Why are we dying to nonsense? Trying to walk it off like it's all good. You up, you up. Why is he using that spell? Oh damn, what the hell? Wait, what? You only need one? I thought you needed both. Oh yeah, you do need both. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Stone Golem. What's going on? What the? Ouch. I have no clue why he did that. Now's my time to shine. I can do damage too. Nice. I'll take that. What is happening, man? Ba ba da bum bum ba da. No one ever wants to do the optional boss. I don't even know if it's a boss. I don't even know. I wonder what they're doing. Whoa! My brother? Where's the other guy? Level up. Disappeared. He DC'd. LOL. I did it wrong. LOL. What is this thing? I don't remember. Someone has to destroy it though. If you go in there, then We're going in, I'm going in. Pretty, shine. GG. JJ. Alright, well yeah, that's it. Continue this tomorrow. Hang on.